Tonight on Southwest Local News. A multi-vehicle crash blocks the Warrnambool railway station. Investigation into the CBD fire after an unused shed was destroyed. Council responds to reports of ongoing breakwater dumping. And in sport, we cover the premiership results for the local bowls league.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. A caravan has crashed into parked cars along Raglan Parade in Warrnambool. The incident happened just after 9 p.m. last night between Kelp and Japan Streets. The driver of the car towing the caravan, a 71-year-old man, was taken to hospital by ambulance for observation. Police would like to hear from anyone with further information or dashcam vision or CCTV footage. A disruption to Warrnambool's busy railway precinct yesterday afternoon thanks to a multi-vehicle crash. Emergency services were called to the incident just before 4 p.m. at the corner of Ferry and Marai Streets. 3 cars were involved in the collision. Thankfully, no injuries were reported and only minor damage to the vehicles. The road was reopened to traffic by 4:30 p.m. A 31-year-old woman of no fixed address has been released without charge after being brought into police custody following a fire in Warrnambool on Monday. Police brought the woman in for questioning about a fire that started in Ferry Street just before 4 a.m. The fire destroyed an unused shed. Police investigations continue into the cause of the fire, and anyone who witnessed the incident or with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. Warrnambool City Council says it is working with the EPA and Victoria Police to solve the mystery of waste being dumped off the breakwater. This has been happening since June, with the last incident on the weekend. Community environmental group Beach Patrol 3280 has carried out the task of retrieving the waste from Warrnambool waters. In a statement to Fitzmedia, Council said enforcement remains an option, but more concrete information would be needed. In reply, Beach Patrol 3280 said it was disappointed Council had not requested any information from it outside of the original contact, such as dates and times, or provided any updates on the situation. The future of a pool in Port Fairy is no closer either way following a lengthy debate and the passing of a motion at the Moyne Council February meeting on Tuesday. Councillors voted 5-2 to pass a motion that recognises the importance of aquatic access for the community and commits to actively exploring all viable options for future provisions. This was voted on as Moyne decides what to do with not only Belfast Aquatics in Port Fairy, but also all other present and future pools in the Shire. Councillors Jim Dukas and Susan Taylor voted against the motion. Councillor Karen Foster told the meeting the decision to not commit either way to Port Fairy Pool was reasonable.
I know that there will be a lot of people watching today and listening in who want us to commit to a new pool here and now today. But as councillors, we've got a moral, ethics and a legal obligation to make decisions that are in the best interests of the entire Shire. We're talking about public money here. So that means that we have to make decisions that are carefully thought through, evidence-based and fair to all of our residents. When it comes to community sentiment, I've listened very closely to the voices of the Port Fairy community, and I've listened to voices of other people in other areas of our very large Shire who quite clearly don't want their rates used to fund a new pool in Port Fairy. Just as this council has in the past listened to the voices of people who fought hard against wind farms and against the emergency services levy as examples that so unfairly burdens our farmers in particular, we need to listen to the voices that we're hearing today. That's what we do. We listen, we advocate for our community no matter where they live. I believe this motion doesn't commit us to any particular outcome, and that's fair. I think our community is intelligent and reasonable enough to understand there are too many unknowns for us to make any kind of a clear determination on what happens next. Not yet, anyway.
Restoration work on the Thompson Fountain in Hamilton is near completion. The historic fountain takes pride of place in the Hamilton Botanic Gardens. The final protective seal has now been applied to the fountain. The fountain will remain off limits for a little longer as the next step, its curing, is completed. This curing will help ensure the longevity of the fountain. The fountain was unveiled in 1919. Building ingenuity from the Southwest will be showcased on national television. The new television series Epic Builds, the 90-day challenge, will feature the GL24 Blue Gum Glue Lamp product produced by WTI Beam in Warrnambool. The TV show will be hosted by science communicator Adam Spencer and follows Australian-based prefab and modular construction teams as they race against the clock to deliver complex builds in 90 days. The series will screen on Channel 9 and begins on Saturday. The Southwest product will be featured in early April with WTI Beam owner Edwina Volks to be a part of the series. Koroit will host a fundraiser event for fire relief this weekend. The Koroit Carers event will be held on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Koroit Stables. The day will include live music, face painting, a barbecue and raffles. Organiser of the event is Koroit teenager Aidan Gilding, and all money raised will go towards Blaze Aid and Need for Feed Australia. Corangamite Shire Council has landed a big fish as its guest speaker for International Women's Day. Alison Watkins AM will be the keynote speaker at the International Women's Day morning tea at the Kalara Centre in Camperdown on March the 4th. Ms Watkins has been a leading figure at companies such as Coca-Cola and Wesfarmers and is a Chancellor of the University of Tasmania. To add a local connection, Ms Watkins owns a cropping and cattle farm near Camperdown. Registrations for the event are required and can be made at the Corangamite Shire website. That's all in general news, and after the break we'll return with sport and weather. Back soon.
The Tyab Air Show is back March 1st, 2026. Watch Spitfires, Mustangs and incredible aerobatics take to the skies in an action-packed day for the whole family. Warbirds, classics and non-stop excitement. Don't miss it. Grab your tickets now at tyabairshow.com.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic, caring for Warrnambool's pets in our state-of-the-art family-run facility. This December, get 20% off all cat desexing and finish the year with healthy, happy pets. Visit 1051 Raglan Parade.
At the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, we stock the best range of alloy wheels to suit your ride. Steel wheels, wheel and tyre packages for caravans and trailers, and four-wheel drive wheel packages. The Tyre Factory, 180 Raglan Parade, Warrnambool.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back, and first making news in sport. City Memorial Diamonds have won the Western District Division 1 Bowls Midweek Pennant Premiership. The Diamonds yesterday defeated Warrnambool Gold 61-48 in the grand final to grab the title. Warrnambool had the best of the results in Division 4, defeating City Topaz 51-28. And it was a big day for Warrnambool Lawn Tennis, with the club winning 2 grand finals. Lawn Tennis defeated City Memorial Pearls 76-33 in Division 2 and were too strong for City Memorial Green in Division 4, winning 41-36.
Oh, well, I think the 3 rinks It's a team sort of game. Unfortunately, we lost our rink, but we hung in there all day, and the other two guys had a good rink, particularly Greg Ritchie's rink. They had a good win, which is, very influential for us.
Star Warrnambool basketballer Nathan Sobey is in the midst of an NBL season to remember. Sobey has been awarded the South East Melbourne Phoenix season MVP, and on Monday night he was named in the NBL's Team of the Year. While it has been a big season on a personal level, Sobey will now turn his full attention to team commitments. The Phoenix begin the playoffs on March the 4th when they come up against Perth Wildcats at John Cain Arena in the seeding qualifier. 4 clubs will field teams in all grades of the 2026 Western Victoria Female Football League season. South Warrnambool, Warrnambool, Terang, Mortlake and Cavendish will have teams in senior, under-18s and under-15s grades. Terang Mortlake will field a team in the senior grade for the first time. Branxholme Wallasdale will make its debut in women's football, fielding teams in seniors and under-15s. The season will begin on March the 29th with a hub round at the Tirrandarra Recreation Reserve. Hockey Southwest is on the lookout for more players for 2026. The association will hold an open day come and try this Saturday at its home in Albert Park. Both junior and senior players are encouraged to attend, with experienced and new players to the sport welcome. Training for the season starts in March, with competitions to begin in late April. The open day come and try will begin at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. That's all in sport today in Warrnambool. 19 degrees and a partly cloudy day with 40-kilometre winds. After the break, we'll go through the forecast for the rest of the region. Back soon.
Hi, it's Libby from the Vet Group. We are offering discounted standard desexing for dogs and cats for a limited time. Your pet will receive the Vet Group's gold standard level of care at a reduced cost. Terms and conditions apply. Contact the Vet Group Wollaston, Timboon or Portland clinics and book in your furry friend today. Remember, two's a company but a litter is a crowd. The Vet Group, making pet care easy.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
The Tyab Air Show is back March 1st, 2026. Watch Spitfires, Mustangs and incredible aerobatics take to the skies in an action-packed day for the whole family. Warbirds, classics and non-stop excitement. Don't miss it. Grab your tickets now at tyabairshow.com.
Barrastock cares about your dairy cows as much as you do. Our top quality feeds are designed to support the best possible animal nutrition and health, maximising your production through all life stages and seasons. That's why Barrastock is truly made for milk.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. And around the southwest, a partly cloudy day tomorrow with a chance of showers across the coast. Friday cloudy and Saturday partly cloudy. Now to the forecast. In Port Fairy tomorrow, a partly cloudy day with a top of 23 degrees. Creeping up on Friday with a partly cloudy day and 2 millimetres to fall with a chance of thunderstorms. Saturday, 10 millimetres with a top of 26 and light winds. Mortlake, partly cloudy tomorrow. Friday, a shower or two and a top of 30 degrees, reaching up to 29 and 10 millimetres on Saturday. In the Colac and Camperdown region, a partly cloudy day with a top of 24. Friday, possibly 28 degrees with only 4 millimetres expected to fall and a partly cloudy day. On Saturday, 4 millimetres and a top of 28 with a partly cloudy day and light winds. In Port Campbell tomorrow, a partly cloudy day with a top of 21. Friday, topping at 23 degrees with a partly cloudy day. And Saturday, a top of 23, 2 millimetres and a chance of a thunderstorm. Home to Warrnambool tomorrow, a partly cloudy day with a top of 25. Friday, also partly cloudy and 28 degrees with 1 millimetre to fall. Saturday, expecting a shower or two with a top of 28 and only 9 millimetres to fall. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you for tuning in, whether that be online, on podcast or on 3-Way FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand on Fitzmedia's Facebook page. Until Friday, with peace, good night.